All right. I'm late, but I'm live, so that's all that matters. And
They're things
we're
that
going
you need
to
to go
let
specialist
her go
for
on
to
with
understand the
her
consequences of. And the fact that we've been having the exact same kinds of false choice
descriptions of
discussions that we're
inside
having
the
about
monster
Facebook.
that is
Is it about
Facebook.
privacy or oversight? Is it about censorship or safety? Like the fact that we're being asked these false choices is just an illustration of what happens when the real solutions are hidden inside of companies. We need more tech employees to come forward through legitimate channels like the SEC or Congress.
We don't have a below the waist shot of her, but she is definitely on the hottie list of Silicon Valley.
Not computer centric.
Thank you. On that note, we'll conclude. Thank you for an extraordinary testimony. I think
that's the whole thing.
Anybody watching would be impressed and much better informed.
Well, they're only here for 20 minutes. They went to lunch.
The real public service, I think.
Thank you.
The record will remain open for a week. I'm sorry, for 2 weeks. Any senators who want to submit questions for the record should do so by October 19th. This hearing is adjourned.
Thank you.
Well, that sucked. I am so sorry I didn't get here earlier. Oh well. She did say some very important stuff. She talked about how Facebook has the research that they're trying to get into kids' minds. Oh boy, she's got a big old booty, don't you? Give me that donkey butt and them big old legs. Facebook uses their algorithm is created to manipulate the dopamines inside of teenagers' brains. And if you're not familiar with how it works, dopamine is what triggers the excitement thing. So if you're addicted to a drug or something like that, it's playing with your dopamines. And then also is imperative about this is that it's well established that at a young age, and I'd have to get the exact age, like when it cuts off. I don't know off the top of my head. I know that 25 is your peak brain, supposedly. That's when it's completely done developing, and it's running on all cylinders. I mean, it's awesome at that point. But I don't know when it stops. Where the dopamine affects the brain condition, the growth of the brain. I don't know when that is. So it's that's one of the things. Like marijuana, smoking in high school is it's extremely bad for you. When you talk about long-term memory and your response times and cognitive abilities, stuff like that. It's drugs. It's all drugs. Well, now imagine Twitter, Facebook. I guess because we're talking about Facebook today, it's Facebook and Instagram. They're basically a drug, an electronic drug in your brain. And I mean, this has been the lore of science fiction forever. So I mean, this idea is nothing new. It's the whole turn off your TV sets type of science fiction. But anyway, these whistleblowers, man, I never get anything out of them. I think they're just placating. I think senators and Congress stuff, I think they like this type of stuff. They like these testimonies and everything because it gives them TV time, and I don't know, they think it makes them look good. I think it's usually just a waste of time. I have to say that this one was pretty dang good. It opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. It's scary. It's scary. They actively know how to manipulate your brain. Now, think like this. What if it was just 10% of the population? 10% of the population is 30 million people, at least in the United States. 30 million. If they can manipulate 30 million people's brain, that's more than we've ever lost in all the wars that we've ever had combined. And all of a sudden, I mean, if you could click a switch on those people and all of a sudden they become zombies. I mean, that's basically what's happening. They become zombies. So it makes me think, okay, so if somebody is doing one of these, like always like mass shooting looks always like a copy of another one, right? What if those people are being manipulated? I mean, I don't know if Facebook's thought about that way. Maybe they have, maybe they know it, maybe they don't care, maybe they're doing it. I have no knowledge of any of that, but I'm just saying, use it as an example. What if they could manipulate that? The same thing with elections. It's the same way with your medical care, your diet, everything. If 30 million people all of a sudden, I mean, they just, the whole zombie apocalypse story, you have these brain dead creatures that resemble humans, but they're going around just, wanting to munch on some brains. It's so weird to think of it. This could be a complete dystopian movie, based on this. But anyway, so she's finished. I think she did a good job. She's we'll see what happens next. I mean, you can imagine what these people are doing. She can't ever use a cell phone again. Think about that. I mean, these people will be in everything she does. Every picture she ever takes. I mean, it better not be hooked up to the internet. I mean, it's just, it's scary. It's absolutely scary. Anyway, that's it. Guys, if anybody's there, please subscribe. I'm looking at my numbers, trying to get everything done. We're finding the algorithm here. This is your channel. Let's grow, okay? And anyway, other than that, love y'all. Be good to each other. Be real to each other. Peace. I don't know how to end a broadcast. Isn't this funny? Oh, jeez.